See, this right here, this is actually why I don't like modern Dragon Ball fans. I'm tired of seeing these clowns on social media, on TikTok, on X, on Instagram, all over the place, running their goddamn mouths about Dragon Ball. You got people that are actually picking fights in the Dragon Ball community and getting surprised when people like me, actual fans, pull up, right? You got people going in trying to talk trash on the original dub, the Fall Connor dub of Dragon Ball Z, talk about, oh, that's horrible. Listen to it, the voice acting, the music, is words, blah, blah, blah. Run their mouths. And these are the people that they're not even fans. I'm not gonna dignify them by calling them fans. These are Dragon Ball tourists. These people that are too fucking lazy to engage with an actual episode of Dragon Ball. These are people who watch TikTok snippets and sections of Dragon Ball Z, and then they want to pretend like they're fans. They want to pretend like they're in the know, like they're in here like us, like us. They want to pretend like they're us, right? They can't consume a full 22 minutes of Dragon Ball because they don't have the attention spans required to track the character development, the growth, to actually absorb the full story, to actually have media comprehension. They don't have that ability, but they go on TikTok, they watch a portion of the battle, and all it is, ooh, they be fighting, they fighting, ooh, and that's all they care about. They can't absorb the story that leads up to all this. They don't understand the character development, the themes of the characters. They don't care about any of that. This is why they're on TikTok, on Twitter, telling people to skip straight to Dragon Ball Z. Right? I love Dragon Ball Z, I'll admit it. Due to how things worked back in the day, because I grew up on that Toonami generation, right? We only got served with what was available to us. Right? I started with Dragon Ball Z, but the moment that OG Dragon Ball became available, I watched it. We didn't know any better. We were in America, we didn't know any better. But no, these motherfuckers, as much as they sell the high seas of the internet, if you know what I'm talking about, right? If you catch my drift, they have the access to it, but they're too fucking lazy to actually watch OG Dragon Ball. And don't tell me that these motherfuckers read. They're too dumb to read. If you check the actual statistics, a lot of these motherfuckers actually cannot read. They're part of that generation. The generation that has teachers quitting their jobs because these motherfuckers are literally illiterate. But it makes me wonder how they understand how to operate a TikTok account, because that requires you to read. But no, these motherfuckers want to come in and give their 15 cents that nobody asked for about OG Dragon Ball, about Dragon Ball Z, the actual good dub. You know, before Funimation became woke, before Christopher Sabat and Sean Chimmel and Monica Rial all lost that voice quality they used to have, because they can't just hit those high notes. They don't have the energy anymore. They don't have the performance level anymore to do what they're doing. These are the people that are sucking off the modern Dragon Ball that people don't care to go back and watch dub. Remember that nobody went back to watch Dragon Ball Super dub? There was no point, because the companies were so lazy they couldn't even do an American musical score like they used to, so there was no point. And the script was actually worse. You know, because they want to put their bastardization, they want to put their slang in there, the fucking trying to keep up with the Gen Alphas and put their little bullshit slang in there that makes everyone fucking cringe because they know that it doesn't fit anime. You know, I know these are the people that want to act like they're in with the actual Dragon Ball elites. Yeah, I said elites. If you watch OG Dragon Ball and you actually appreciate the entire story, if you watch all of it, if you read the manga, you are top tier. You're a top tier, because unfortunately, these motherfuckers are too lazy to actually read. They don't have the ability to have reading comprehension. They don't. They can't even do basic level media absorption, because they can't sit down for 22 minutes to 30 minutes to an hour to just watch episodes of Dragon Ball. No. They need 15 seconds. They need to pretend like they know the Frieza battle because they watched a 15-second snippet. But these are people that are coming into my community, our community, trying to pick fights and then getting shocked. Now I know they're trying to do engagement bait. I know. But then you can see that they're actually legitimately shocked that people are having a backlash against them because why do you care so much? Actually, shut the fuck up. I hate this new critic culture where everyone tries to be Roger and Ebert, whatever those two review guys were that started it all. Everyone tries to have this armchair review of everything, but they don't really have the expertise to render an opinion about shit. I hate this fucking culture. I hate that fucking culture, especially from goons that weren't even anime fans. Like, you gotta remember, our hearts beat for anime. Dragon Ball was the gateway for me to enjoy all anime. Big O, Zoids, fucking Gundam, Tenchi, like all Rurouni Kenshin, Ronin Warriors, you know, Yu Yu Hakusho, Bleach, Naruto, right? These, and I watched the entire episodes, not snippets, not cut Dragon Ball Kai pieces of shit to cut out all the good filler like the Garlic Jr. stuff and all that. No, we watched it all because all of it was good. All of it was great back in that little time capsule of time right there. And unfortunately, as time passed on, it got worse. And unfortunately, as time went on, the community has gotten worse because we have not been aggressively gatekeeping this community. We should have been watching during the lockdowns. We should have been watching. That's exactly the moment this shit started happening. These motherfuckers had nowhere else to go. You know, they couldn't be out there causing trouble and getting locked up like they probably would have, you know, but they come into the anime community for a year or two and not even watch the full sections. And now they want to act like they're anime fans. Now they want to come up and try to argue facts with other people. This debate me bro culture. Nobody wants to debate a moron. You're stupid. Stupid. You don't know anything you're talking about. Have you read the manga? No, I don't need to read that. Shut the fuck up then. Did you watch the original Japanese broadcast? I mean the entire thing. Did you watch it? Well, no, because then shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear your opinion. Shit. Tired of these idiots. I'm tired of them. I've had it up to here with these morons. And I encourage everyone in this community, you catch one of these little idiots, one of these little tourists, you need to tear into them and get them the fuck up out of our community. Sorry, no, I'm not sorry. Fuck it. Fuck you if you did not watch the good section of the American dub of Dragon Ball. If you didn't watch Faulkner, if you watched Dragon Ball Kai, fuck you. God help you if you're one of these morons that go around, I watched the Dragon Ball T 4-star brick dub. That I want to shut the fuck up. I'll be glad when Toei, Shueisha, Kyo, Yoku, whoever, I'll be glad when they come in and lock down on these motherfuckers. Copyright the entire TikTok section. Take that shit away from them. Tired of it. Tired of you. If you can't watch the whole thing, you're not a fan, get the fuck out of my community. If you can't read the manga because you don't have the reading capabilities, if you're illiterate, fuck you. Stay the fuck out of Dragon Ball and anime. Tired of y'all. What's wrong with y'all, Ningen? What's wrong with you? You Ningen are crazy. Tired of it. Tired of the whole ball of wax. Just, God. I had to get that off of my mind. I had to say that. I'm actually tired of these modern Dragon Ball buy-ins, tourists, whatever you want to call them, these Dragon Ball ignorance. Tired of it. That's what we need to call them. That's the new series of Dragon Ball ignorance. That's what we're gonna call them. Dragon Ball ignorance. If you are ignorant, you can't watch the full 22 minutes. You can't read the manga. You can only go on TikTok. Tired of you. You're not a Dragon Ball fan. You're a Dragon Ball ignorant. Fuck out of here.